Give me the Warriors and the Kings here. The Kings going to be favored at home by 2.5. And the total here, 238 currently in this one. Rockets and Spurs. All right, Rockets. I mean, Warriors and Kings. Warriors and Kings. What am I? All right. All right, the Warriors and the Kings right now in this one. The Kings are favored here by 3.
Final.
And the total currently sits at 238. So we've seen a little bit of a dip here on the total.
Final.
And maybe just a half a point drop right now with the Kings favorite at home in this one. All right, here we go. Man, that's a big total, isn't it, you guys? The reported steam did come in on the under in this. Was as high, maybe as even 240 in this one. Kings, of course, coming off that season opening victory that we mentioned against Utah. A massive win on the road, 130 to 114, easily covering. And as for Phoenix, the Warriors, of course, they played Phoenix. And lost that game 108 to 104 as a 3-point favorite. So remember, Phoenix played pretty well in that game. So I'm thinking about chasing that steam maybe a little bit. We'll see that steam under because this has been an interesting series. We think of these two teams and uh, kind of what they've meant this series, the rivalry, kind of, if you will. But the Kings have gotten the best of the series, spread wise. Usually the Warriors are favored by too many points. The Warriors have covered 17 of the last 25 meetings between these two teams. And Golden State, they've had big time problems on the road. They've only covered 17 of their last 57 road games dating back to last season. I mean, that's uh, a massive number, quite frankly, to consider. Maybe that's why they are an underdog here. Um, we know the Kings have been on the improve over the last several years. They can match up here, I would think, with the Warriors. I mean, Fox can certainly against Chris Paul. I don't know what everyone. Chris Paul is going to help the defense. He helps everything. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not against a guy like De'Aaron Fox. I think he can get over on Chris Paul a little bit here. I think some bonus against Looney. Give me a break. It's a mismatch, I think, to a certain extent. I like some bonus in that one. Yeah, there are some problems for the King. Yeah. I don't think Kevin Herter is going to have a very decent, not against, Curry, whoever else is contributing defensively in the backcourt. Let's get your comments here. You got Frederick on the Kings. You guys got a lot of opinions on this one. Here's Ray on the Warriors. Juan's on the Warriors. Thomas wants to go over. Darren's on the Kings. And they are, it just it does feel like, I mean, we've already saw Green's that going to be out again. And always a bad spot. So that always bothers me, right, Furner? So those are the spots that kind of want to take the Warriors in to a certain extent. But I don't think I want to here today. I think I want to lay it with Sacramento a little bit. And I'll lay 2.5 points with the Kings at home. Could the Warriors go 0-2 already? You know what they'll be talking about. Give me the Kings tonight at home against the Dubs here. Ray says go under. It's going to be hard to get me off the under, I would think, in this game. Um, Look at some of the recent matchups, between these two. And again, feels like we're always dealing with a high total between these two. The last game was here at Sacramento in that playoff series that ended up going 7 games. Remember, was 120 to 100. The Warriors ended up crushing them in that game. In that series, 4 of the 7 games did go under. In the regular season, though, they played the game at Sacramento, 122, 115, Sacramento, last November 13th. Very similar date to this one. So, all right. Juan says they will not go 0-2 LOL. I don't know if it's that. Wait. They will not. They're not going 0-2, but they will come. So they could go 0-2. So maybe they lose, but they lose by just 1 or 2 points. One maybe. Okay, give me the Kings here in this one. Warriors will be fine to a certain extent that they'll be playoff caliber. Probably even can go a couple of rounds. But I do not have them in that championship category right now. But I don't know. Certainly got it together. Okay, and there's Thomas. He says Green not playing under. Some people would say Green not playing over because of his, defense.